The pineal gland. What is it, exactly? It's been the subject of much discussion in the communities of science, spirituality and health, and still remains rather mysterious even to experts. One thing we do know, though, is that it's an important part of your brain that regulates daily functions on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. What we know, size of a pea and shaped like a pinecone, sits on the midline of your brain, produces the hormone melatonin to regulate sleep patterns, manages circadian rhythm, hardens over time with fluoride and calcium deposits known as the third eye. Aside from its known physical functions, like regulating your sleep, there's a fairly established school of thought surrounding its importance in spirituality, intuition and the overall mysterious concepts of consciousness and soul. We all want to feel a deep connection to our own soul, and we carry varying levels of intuition. But we may not be able to really explain those connections when it comes to the brain and how it relates to the soul. The pineal gland has filled that role and has been tied to those spiritual functions by famous thought leaders and philosophers, like René Descartes, who named the pineal gland the seat of the soul. Over the years, making the parallel of the mysteries in both, but what ties it even more strongly than a simple parallel of mystery is what happens when the gland begins to harden. As you age, your pineal gland accumulates fluoride and calcium, which form deposits in the gland, leading to its calcification, or hardening. Sounds weird, right? Not many people really know why this happens or have a great explanation for it. However, the spiritual community has made many ties to the period of calcification with the regression or stagnation of intuitive or spiritual connection. Maybe you've felt some of the side effects of a hardened pineal gland: restlessness at night, mental heaviness, chronic brain fog, headaches, migraine, sick, easily off balance, chronic exhaustion, stress, lack of clarity, stuck or blocked. If you've felt a combination of these side effects, chances are your pineal gland may be experiencing hardening. It's what causes those overwhelming sensations of feeling disconnected spiritually and physically and being trapped in the same cycles over and over again. Pineal gland calcification seems to occur pretty naturally over time, but many communities have found direct links to fluoride consumption, hence the fluoride buildup in the gland itself. Popular oral hygiene products and tap water are of fluoride, so long-term absorption of them could contribute to the calcification of the gland. Try resorting to natural oral hygiene products and more naturally sourced water instead. Aside from preventative measures in what you consume, there are other methods in actually softening the pineal gland. So if you feel that yours may have calcified, you can soften it or awaken it. Many people experience the sensations of a hardened pineal gland but just accept it as a part of getting older, and don't know that they can break free of that phase. All signs point to the pineal gland being the center of your spiritual and intuitive balance. When it hardens, you are at a disconnect, but when it awakens, you can experience new dimensions in life. Awakening the pineal gland is a transformative experience that will shed the heavy layers blocking your deeper intuition and cast a new light on your life. How can you experience the process? It's hard to find a good source for partaking in it, as it's an unconventional idea, so we've developed our own comprehensive workshop for you to join. Linda Yunjin, our resident energy guide and spiritual reader, leads the workshop with her one-of-a-kind experience. She was given pineal gland awakening from the founder of Change Your Energy, Il-Chi Li, and through the process, she discovered many of the mysteries of the human brain, finding a new level of intuition about herself and others. Over 6 weeks of group sessions and individual consultations, you will learn about your pineal gland, the state of yours currently, where you are headed in life, and how you can manifest your desires and completely take hold of your trajectory ahead. You will undergo an awakening of the pineal gland and gain an intuitive ability unlike what you've experienced before, making your own past, present and future as clear as ever. It's an opportunity to break the cycle you've been stuck in for so long and finally realize how to overcome your current obstacle that's preventing you from moving forward. If it sounds like something you'd be interested in, you can read more about it here. As the discussion continues about the pineal gland and its elusive mysteries, it's being seen more and more as one of the most important parts of your brain for physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. So get ahead of the curve and dive into the topic, inform others, and be aware of yours. We encourage